Good morning, students. This is Colin Campbell speaking to you by way of YouTube. And as we go through and more deeply into session 4, I just wanted to give you a couple words of encouragement. First of all, I've been very pleased with the level of engagement that all of you have had in the course so far. I really sense a wrestling with some of these thoughts and concepts. And I realize for most of us, it's a new understanding, this thing called worldviews. And I want to remind you that this is not about judgment. It's not about criticizing other worldviews or standing in judgment of other people. In fact, I think you've heard me say we need to stand for ourselves without standing against our fellows. So the goal is never to find ways to put other people down while making ourselves bigger. The goal is understanding. And it's understanding from a sincere heart that desires to see people enter into life. As Moses said to the people of Israel in the book of Exodus, he said, I lay before you this day life and death. Now choose life. There's always this choice that has to be made in life. And as those who are followers of Jesus, followers of the one who called himself the way, the truth, and the life, we extend life to others. So as we study worldviews, the goal is for us to come to a greater level of understanding and to know what we believe well enough so that we can give away the hope that's within us, as Peter said. Now, as we go into this media analysis this week, I know I've written some things about this, but let me say it face to face with you, or as close as face to face as we can be. I am not, repeat, N-O-T, not looking for you to give me a movie review. And I know that's going to be hard because everybody wants to tell me what the movie's about. I'm a movie buff. I've seen the movies. I know what the movies are about. I'm not interested in learning what they're about. What I'm interested in is to see how well you are integrating some of the material that enables you to evaluate what's coming at you through social media. The goal is to be able to filter truth. Okay, I want you to become much more aware and perceptive of what's coming into your ear gates, eye gates, and mind gates. And that's why we're learning things like these 7 questions of Sire, the 4 questions of Phillips, Brown, and Stone Street, right? It's to give you the ability to recognize where people are coming from. Because if you know where they're coming from, then you can understand maybe what agenda they have for you, and you can filter that and have the right filter to know how to sort truth from error, fact from fiction. And so as you look at your movie or your TV show, I don't really care which, just let me know if you're going to go off script here. The goal is not to judge or criticize, but to make an assessment of, okay, what is the director of this movie trying to say? That is, what is this person's worldview? What are they trying to communicate? Are they trying to convince me that we live in an ordered world that it operates on the basis of physical laws and nothing else? Are they trying to communicate a theistic point of view? Are they trying to communicate a pantheist worldview or an animistic worldview? What are they trying to communicate? And what are they saying about what they're trying to communicate? Why does that matter? Well, it matters because we hear a lot of things and we receive a lot of things in our lives. And our life, our identity, and our destiny is formed by what we believe to be true. It's not even formed by what is true. It's formed by what we believe is true. And so we really need to constantly be checking and testing our assumptions. Assumptions are neither right nor wrong, at least at the beginning. Assumptions are things, are beliefs that we have that need to be tested. They're untested beliefs. And when we test them and find out what's true, what's false, and what's a mixture, we can eliminate what's false and we can hold on to what is true, and then they become convictions. And that's what we're looking to do here. We're looking to evaluate what comes to us, because if we do, then we don't have to be afraid when the culture is battering our minds with all the stuff it has to say. We can filter that and go, I know where that's coming from, and I'm going to take what's true in that, and I'm going to reject what's false. So I hope that makes sense to you. I mean, the key thing here is to look at the dialogue, look at what the director highlights in the movie, and evaluate that against some criteria, whether it's the 7 questions, what are they saying is prime reality, what's the nature of prime reality, how do we know good and evil, etc. If you can look at just a few of those things and discern then what they're saying and what the worldview is that they're coming from, then you will have done well. That's what I'm hoping to see you do. I'm looking forward to the ongoing conversation, especially this week as we look at one of the most difficult and challenging issues that faces anyone, whether Christian or non-Christian, and that is the problem of evil and suffering. So we'll go deeply into that, and I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts and to sharing my own in that. So bless you, and I'll talk to you soon.